Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we have the final video from the Hobbit set. Yes, I know, we're all sad. I'm sorry, but I didn't feel like making 13 slightly different dwarf decks. Today we have a mostly budget bracket 2 deck led by Elrond, Moonreader. Elrond Moonreader is a 3-mana 3/3 legendary elf noble. Whenever we activate the ability of a creature, we draw a card. This ability only triggers once each turn, of course. We may also pay 7 mana to exile up to 2 target permanents we control. We then return those permanents to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. It's a good thing we can only bounce our permanents, and drawing a card only triggers once per turn, otherwise Elrond would have been a lot more popular. Then again, he doesn't really play a big role in The Hobbit, other than pointing out that the letters written on the map only appear under the light of the moon, so I suppose it's fine he's one of the least popular legends in this set. I mean, he's only the son of Arundel the Mariner, and the great-grandson of Beren and Luthien, who stole a Silmaril from the crown of Morgoth. Anyway, I had a fun idea for this deck, but I didn't want to spoil it. Again, this is a bracket 2 deck. We're out here having fun, not being stupidly overpowered. So, enjoy. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, BCW. BCW has been making high-quality, cost-effective products for both collectors and retailers for over 40 years. If you want to store, display, or sort your cards, check them out. I've been using their inner sleeves for years now and have never had an issue. Be sure to click the link down below and use code DANON10 for a 10% discount on your order. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Real quick, before we get to our deck list, I do occasionally stream on this channel, and if you see me live, come say hi. I'll be building commander decks either for patrons or for future videos. So make sure you're subscribed and click that bell icon so you'll get notified when I'm live. Our land base consists of War Room, Reliquary Tower, Scavenger Grounds, and 32 islands. Pretty straightforward. For mana ramp, we've got Troop of Ponies, Silvermere, Ornithopter of Paradise, Walking Atlas, Hedron Crawler, Poo Poo UFO, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Sky Diamond, Mind Stone, Thought Vessel, Decanter of Endless Water, Thrawn Dynamo, and Throne of Eldraine. Lots of ways to stay ahead of the curve. And if Throne of Eldraine is too expensive for your budget, just run Gilded Lotus instead. Our card advantage package consists of Teferi's Ageless Insight, Wavebreak Hippocamp, Alhammarret's Archive, Archmage Ascension, Thought Reflection, Vindwixt Verbose Host, Arcanus the Omnipotent, Wizard Class, Frantic Search, and Windfall. Lots of ways to dig through our deck or to enhance our other card draw. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Counterspell, Arcane Denial, Negate, Wash Away, Pongify, Reality Shift, Commit Memory, Archmage's Charm, Cryptic Command, and Propaganda. I know Propaganda isn't spot removal, but it is a control element, so it's fine. Our board wipes consist of Evacuation, Washout, and Aetherize. Bounce wipes, I know, but what else can you do in blue? The core of our deck consists of Apprentice Sorcerer, Capricious Sorcerer, Fledgling Maw Core, Pirate Ship, Prodigal Sorcerer, Rootwater Hunter, Stinging Barrier, Sukkata Firewalker, Thornwind Fairies, Wu Longbowman, Zurin Spellcaster, Marvin Murderous Mimic, and Psychosis Crawler. That's right, we're a Tim deck. You're welcome. Supporting our plan, we've also got Hermetic Study, Psionic Gift, Chasm Skulker, Ominous Seas, 20-Toed Toad, Homunculus Horde, Elandra Skydreamer, Mischievous Mystic, Echo Perceptive Prodigy, Vizier of Tumbling Sands, Iarth of the Healing House, Swiftfoot Boots, and Lightning Greaves. Wanted some ways to protect our commander and untap our creatures, because it's funny. Honestly, if I had more sorcerers, I would have run them instead, but I think I grabbed all the ones available in our color identity. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 49 mana sources, but between 35 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. A little light, but we should be fine with all the cards we're drawing. 10 pieces of card advantage, plus 20 or so creatures that will draw us a card whenever we tap them, so long as our commander's on board. 10 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds and Commit Memory, no sudden I win cards, but 4 cards that make our deck much stronger. You'll note we have 4 cards that say if you would draw a card, draw 2 instead. This makes our commander draw us 2 cards when we tap one of our Tims. We not only deal a point of damage, we also get to draw 2 cards. Of course, we can only draw cards from our commander once per turn. Sure, we could have included a bunch of flicker effects, but I didn't want to go down that path. I wanted to have a silly little deck where we ping people with our wizards. Pay no attention to the Psychosis Crawler, Homunculus Horde, and 20-Toed Toad. They're just here to be silly. It's fine. Are you building an Elrond Moonreader commander deck? What's your secret deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Daden. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Robert, Pi, Kazaris, Patrick, Boomy, Oscar, Leech, Luke, Mr. Salty, Daniel Zombie, Brian, Waka, Talathia, Azander, Michael, and John. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Daden.